Welcome back. Now we're going to assemble our arepas. I have some already made right here, but we're going to actually put this together so we can come up with this wonderful product right here. First, we're going to start off by adding some lukewarm water to the bowl. I have 3 cups of water right here. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And we're going to add the pan, which is a pre-cooked cornmeal, to the bowl. Now, it's a little bit like a technique to this, so we're just going to add a little bit of this flour at a time until we get a consistent dough, one that's pliable, so we can kind of like, make a cake out of it. You're going to see it's going to all come together. If you need to add more, you can add a little bit more. If you need to add a little bit more water, you can always add a little bit more water. Clean hands, of course, as you're mixing this up. It's a little loose, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to just wash my hands real quick. Going to add just a little bit more, which I'll probably just add maybe like a half a cup just to bring it all together. And go back in with clean hands again. What you wanted to do, you want it to really come away from the bowl as you're mixing it up. Almost like if you're making like a pizza dough, roll it around. When everything starts coming from the bowl, you can start assembling your arepas. I'm gonna wash my hands one more time so I can get some oil in this pan, and we're gonna put some together and we're gonna sear some off. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to my pan, not much, just enough to coat the pan so we can sear them off. I have a nice hot pan here. I'm gonna cut that down just a little bit. But we want a nice sear on the arepas so you can get a nice crust on the bottom. So what we do is we take a handful of the arepa mix, roll it around a little bit. It's a technique to this right here. You just want to pat it out. And I was shown this by a friend of mine. I call her my abuela, and she's from Venezuela. And she showed me how to make these, and that's where I got the inspiration from. So what we're gonna do is we have a nice, pretty much like a nice cake. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this down right here. Go ahead and put another one in there. Right, that's here. I'm gonna just cut this down just a little bit more. It takes maybe like 4 to 5 minutes on each side. So you have to give it a little time, but you don't want your pan too hot. So you want to be able to maintain it. These are best made on like a flat top grill, a griddle, which is like the electric griddles. These are best made on those, so you can put maybe like 8 or 9 at a time, and you can control the temperature a lot better. So those are very, very good to use. Let's see what we have. It's coming along right now. We're getting a nice little sear. I'm gonna just crank it up just a little bit more so we can kind of like get that nice crust on the bottom. So I have the escabeche right here. I'm just go ahead and get my plate and everything ready, so when these guys come off, I can go ahead and assemble these up. What we're gonna do, while these are pan searing, I'm gonna just go ahead and assemble the ones that we already have made up already. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make a nice little slit in the arepa to make like a pocket. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of the shrimp escabeche mix, and we're gonna stuff this right inside. You can put lettuce in here, or you can add anything else you want in here, maybe like lettuce, like a slaw or something like that. And you can actually put that right inside here as you're putting the escabeche right inside. But we're just gonna go ahead and stuff this right in here, just like this right here. Oh, we got some runaways here, but it's all right. Put that right in there like this right here. to assemble this is how we're gonna finish it off. I'm gonna just cut this off right here and move it to the side. So to finish it off, I'm gonna just add a little bit more to this right here just to give it a little overflow. So we can kind of like have a little extra just in case, you know, you might want to pick it up with a piece of corn tortilla chip or a nice plantain chip or tostones or something like that. And then what we're gonna do is let's put one more on there. Kind of like make the plate look a little fuller here. Move this one to the side. One more. Oh, these are looking good. Like I said, you can have this as a snack. You can put a nice green salad with this right here, and I mean you have a nice meal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna garnish it with a little bit of these scallions right here. We're gonna take some of the radishes and put over the top, like that. Cilantro, gotta have the cilantro. And then I have a nice lime wedge. We're gonna use a lemon. We're gonna use a lemon. So I'll just take a lemon and cut a nice wedge. Put that offset like this right here. We're gonna take some of this avocado dressing that I made, which actually you can, you just buy the avocados, blend them up in the blender with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic, almost like you're making a mojo, but you're just adding the avocados to it. Goes very well with this right here. And we're just gonna drizzle that all across the plate like this right here. And there you have it. Shrimp escabeche stuffed arepas.